Hello everyone and welcome to today's video, and today I'm doing, as you can probably tell by the title, a Q&A. Because it's my birthday, I thought I'd do something a little bit different, something that I haven't done before. So I went on Instagram, I put out a story saying, could you ask me some questions? It could be makeup related or not, it's just whatever you want to know and I'll answer them. So if you want to know some questions about me or some new things about me, then keep watching. I thought as we're in lockdown, there's nothing else I can really do, so I thought might do a video, might do something that's actually worth my time. It's a bit different from last year, as this time last year, well actually I was recovering from a great surprise party that I had for my 18th birthday, and it was amazing. So, a bit of a different year, but that doesn't matter, I can still have a lot of fun. So I've got the questions just here, just gonna find one. So I've got one here that says, what was my first palette? I actually think that my first palette was a sleek makeup palette, and I got two. It was from my sister. She bought it for me one Christmas, and one had like some brown colours, and I can't even actually remember. They were little. I think they actually still do them. They looked like this. That was my proper first like eyeshadow palette. Apart from that, I used to just go in my mum's makeup drawer, or when my sister used to leave her makeup bag in the bathroom. But yeah, that was my first actual makeup palette, and I loved it. And as soon as I got it, I went upstairs and started putting makeup on. So I've got another one which is more of a makeup related one, and that's, do you plan your looks in advance? I got a few that were similar. So how do you get your inspiration? So I do sometimes plan my looks in advance. Sometimes if I'm sitting there not doing anything, or if I'm just sitting with my family or anything like that, I might just think in my head some, or I just draw some out with the face templates. The Instagram account Judas Tape, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but that's how I think you pronounce it. They have a whole page where they do it like on the iPad or something like that, and it looks really cool. So I actually went on my sister's iPad and drew some designs out, and they were really fun. If I find any, I'll just show you some here, but I really actually like doing that because it kind of makes you more inspired to do a look. But to get some inspiration, I sometimes look on Pinterest, I look on some other creators, or I just look at a palette and think, what could I make out of that? I do find it really hard, don't get me wrong. I sometimes look and think, I am not creative at all. I can't think of one look to do. So if you feel like that, then you're not alone, because I think a lot of people feel like that. Just go on a good MUA that you like site and just have a look at theirs and see if you can recreate or take some inspiration and do it from your own, or anything like that really. This is another question that I got asked quite a lot. What got you into makeup, or who and what got you into makeup? I think a lot of things actually added to it. So when my mum or someone used to go out, I used to love watching them. I remember my mum, I used to sit next to her, and she hates it when people watch her do her makeup, but I used to love it. And I used to just wait and be like, I wonder if she'll give me a lipstick, and she would always give me a lipstick. Probably one that she didn't like, but I still loved it. But also YouTube 100% got me into it. Nikkie Tutorials, just, I think everyone should know I'm a big fan of Nikkie Tutorials. Watching her videos, I used to think, wow, I'd love to be able to do something like that, because she was just so talented. And just watching other YouTubers like that and just thinking, I just thought that I'd never be able to do something like that, and I think that I've actually got kind of somewhere with it, so I'm kind of proud of myself. But definitely them two are the main factors. What is my main goal for this year? So I do actually want to hit 5k on Instagram. That is kind of a goal. I'm nearly at 3,000. I know people should say I should bump up my goal, but you know, when you think that's a bit of a stretch, like 10k or something like that, so maybe 7,000. We'll cap it at there. So that's one of my goals. I'd like to get somewhere with YouTube, because I'm actually really enjoying doing it. I do get really excited to film a video, and I've had so many people message me that I know, and they've really liked my videos, so that's actually quite nice to hear. But yeah, so they're kind of my two main goals really. Another question I've got is, when did you first start doing makeup? So I can remember from quite a long time ago, I found one of my first ever makeup eyeshadows. It is awful. I used to shimmer everywhere. Not even in like the fashionable editorial kind of way. It was disgusting. No, I'll actually put a picture here just so you can see how awful it is. And that was quite a few years ago actually. But first kind of really getting into it, I think I was maybe 16. I used to post some looks. I didn't think I was great. I just used to post them because I liked doing it. I would say during the first lockdown, I really thought I'm going to do it because it's something I want to do. I don't want it to just be like a fantasy land that I think I'd love to do that. I want to actually go ahead and try and make something of myself in it. So probably the first start of lockdown, the first one I'd say. I've got a question here which is not really makeup related, and it's how have you found lockdown 3? I found it quite alright actually, because I've got YouTube and Instagram. I've kind of kept myself busy, which I was actually quite happy that I've got that, so I can kind of push my energy into something like that. The first lockdown I was doing the makeup, and then the second lockdown I was actually working, but the third one we had to shut, so obviously I've actually got some time to do the makeup. And this is a nice one. It says, happy birthday, so thank you. How are you celebrating today? And I'm celebrating by making a YouTube video, making myself look nice and presentable, I guess. And then later, I think we're going to have a takeaway and watch a film, and I get to pick. So I'm not sure what film yet. I'm still deciding. What are your top 5 makeup brands? This is quite hard actually. So I like quite a lot, and I'm discovering so many more. This is not going to be in order. So I like P. Louise. I think their products are so good. I'm loving Beauty Bay's. Sorry, I really should have took that off. That's my blush. Beauty Bay. Morphe. Why am I finding this so hard? It's really hard to think off the top of your head. Wow. I have really liked a lot of Elf's products. As soon as I found out that primer in my last video, I keep using it. I just find it so nice. One more. Oh my God, this is a really difficult question. Why? I can think of Be Perfect. I like Be Perfect a lot actually. And another question is, what's your favourite alcoholic drink? Oh, I like a basic drink, pink gin and tonic. I really like that. To me, it doesn't even really taste like alcohol anymore, so I kind of that sounds really bad, doesn't it? But it's because it's my go-to. I think I'm just used to it now, because I don't like vodka. I don't like Malibu. It makes me feel sick. I like Prosecco. I like a few cocktails as well. That's true. I do like a cocktail. So I've got another question, and that's, what's your favourite food? So I've got quite a lot. I think my top tier favourite food that I would always get out the fridge is cheese. I absolutely love cheese so much. It's actually quite an unhealthy obsession. I used to get, like the mature cheddar blocks that you'd put in your sandwiches or something. I used to cut them off, like cut a chunk off and eat it. I just love cheese, and I always have. I love burgers. I will always go for a burger. I love them so much. Go on, Ria, try and think of a healthy food. Go on. I can't think. I'll get back to you on that one. What else? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? So in 5 years, I'd like to be doing something that I love, which is makeup. Hopefully I have a good career in that. That's kind of reaching a bit, but that is something I would like to see myself in 5 years. How old will I be? I'll be like 25. No, I won't, Ria. 24. I have no clue. I just get a bit scared. Because of Corona, it just makes you think like your whole plans are set back. Like I had so much I wanted to do last year, and I feel like it's just been so set back, and I think, what do I do now? So I have no clue really. It's just a bit, you can't really judge or plan anything now, I think. So yeah, that's my answer to that one. It's a bit of a doom and gloom, but what's my favourite type of look to do? So to be fair, I like so much makeup. I don't like to stick in one style. I think I love I love watching theatre makeup, like how people do it. I love actually doing quite creative makeup on myself. I love editorial fashion type makeup with the graphic liner, and I've got a friend that I really want to do makeup on, and obviously with lockdown and things like that we can't, so I'm literally waiting to have her face and just paint on it. But yeah, so then you'll see quite a different variant of looks from me, just because I don't really have the eyes to do it, but she does. What's your favourite thing to do apart from makeup? I don't know, actually. I used to really like sport, but not anymore. Well, because come on, be realistic, that was like 5 years ago. I don't even know why I have to bring that up. What's my favourite thing to do? I like watching TV shows, films, being with my family, seeing my boyfriend, seeing my friends, going out with my friends. I like doing that, but I don't really know. I'm quite boring. I got a question here that says hair up or hair down. I've got my hair down now. My hair is really long. Like, I've actually been growing it. It's a bit wavy. I literally just brushed it. I thought it looked all a bit cute. But I do like my hair down, but I like it down, but then it's like, you know, when I do the half up type of things, I do like that. I always feel like with my hair up, my head looks really big, and I look like I've got really big forehead, because my hair, if you can see, my hair is really like light, so it looks like I'm receding big time, but because I'm just very fair hair, it just looks like I'm balding. And for my final question, let me just find it. Where is it gone? Is it true your boyfriend's sister is the best person ever? So my boyfriend's sister is one of my best friends. She is so lovely. We talk about anything and we laugh about everything. We've got such a great sense of humour, and we're both similar. It's actually quite strange, but yes, Moo, you are one of the best people ever. I do love you lots. But yeah. So thank you all for watching. Maybe you learnt something new about me, something that you didn't know before. If you had any other questions, then comment them down below, because I can always answer them for you. If you liked this video, then give it a thumbs up. And if you'd want to see any more videos from me, then press the subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell just so you will be notified when I upload next. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and see you later.